forgot. Yes, dinosaurs still roam freely. No, it's not Jurassic Park, but close. The home of the longest continuous burning tire fire. This is sponsored by Monsanto, where you can live better through chemistry. It's Aaron. Hey, Aaron, what's up?
You know, I've been trying to tell that guy up the street that that's not a dog, and he disagrees with me.
Ah, okay. Well, you know.
So I don't know. Yesterday we were talking on the sulfuric acid thing.
Yes.
I can find nothing about adverse dietary effects on this, and a couple of the documents that I've been reviewing are like 800 pages long. A lot of very detailed information in these PDFs that I've been going over, in the documents that have been produced by various universities, and I have to wonder, why isn't Monsanto held to that same standard? I don't understand it. They're putting things in our diet. The only adverse effects I can find on the sulfuric acid is what we all know. It's an acid. Handling. That's where all the major concerns are, but there's really nothing in the dietary thing. So, again, it's a soil preparation thing, conditioner to reverse a natural condition that comes. One of the things that some people do is they go by sulfur and they'll throw it in very alkali soil, and then there's bacterial microbes that process that sulfur into sulfuric acid. So it can happen naturally in our environment too. And then, of course, you know, like when you're looking at, 40,000 acres, someone's going to go out there and spray it, and then they're going to water it down and leach it. And that's what that process is. It's not just let's put sulfuric acid on the soil. It's kind of a mix. It's like say you take a cup with 40 cups, I think is what the breakdown was, like a 40-to-1 mix. So if you got a gallon of sulfuric acid, they're putting it with a gallon or 40 gallons of water. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much, that kind of dilutes that acid pretty much. But there's still what if the guy spills it on his leg? He's probably going to go to the hospital and get a workman's comp claim for a minute, because he may not be able to walk for a bit depending on how much he spills. But that's all I'm finding. I'm not really finding anything, and there is a lot of test material to analyze out there on this. So I just, I don't understand if maybe it's because it's an acid and the corn that Monsanto sells is classified as an insecticide. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But, hey.
Well, I just wanted to comment that, sulfuric acid is one of those things that everyone looks at and goes, boy, that's bad stuff, wouldn't want to use that. But it actually has a lot of uses for agricultural, industrial, and water treatment purposes.
Does it ever, especially in the water treatment arena, because, when you get water that's very alkali, or even out there in Silver Springs, when I was developing out there, I would go visit, people, and I would purposely, whether I had to go to the use their bathroom or not, I would purposely ask to use the bathroom so I could take a look at water deposits in the sink, in the commode, smell the water, and then I would, hey, how deep is your well, by the way? And the deepest well I had found was like 180 feet, and I still smelled, the mineral content in the water. We went 300 feet out there, and I'll tell you what, my water impressed the guy so much, he called a buddy at a glass company in Wichita, had him blow a 5-gallon bottle with my initials, AAA Water Company, on it. If anybody sees that bottle out in Silver Springs, it was stolen from me. But some guy, he was impressed with my water that much. He had that done. It was a gift for me a couple years back on my birthday. That's how clean my water was. And, out there in Silver Springs, of course, you have sand, and sand is really a good filter. Even though it compresses, sand is really a good filter the deeper it goes. So that was my reasoning there, to try to get away from all the mineral content.
Well, the deep wells out there, very good water. The shallow wells, not so much. And I noticed, even when I lived out there for about 12 years, that the water table was dropping out there, and they finally put a moratorium on some things. But the deeper wells, good water. But even well water, it needs to be tested. You need to take it in and make sure it's safe and it's good.
Every now and then you do that. And TEDx, have you heard about that? What is it? TED Talks? I guess it's like a TV internet thing going on.
No, I have not. And we're gonna have to keep this kind of brief. I got one more call. I got to get up before the top of the hour, Aaron. But I kind of hate to do that to you. But
that's all right. I'll come back to TEDx. What I think is more important than TEDx this morning: Ben and Jerry and Cabot cheese, metacolar, atrazine, and simazine are all chemicals that have been related to birth defects, carcinogens, and they're called endocrine disruptors, and they're directly related to pollination, water pollutions, and they come about because of GMO corn being grown. This is an issue going on in California, New York, and Vermont dairy associations. Something to be aware of. If you want to boycott a product, boycott these products because they're not telling us what's in their food. It's not on their label. Like we talked last week, Smuckers is a decent company and they're telling us what's going on. So those are two companies right there to take a look at, folks. Boycott their food. They're not telling us they're putting poison in it, and those are three highly recognized poisons throughout the agriculture world. I'll cut it short right there, and we'll come back to TEDx and how Monsanto has infiltrated the media tomorrow. 775-230-9915 on the World Wide Web, folks. www.Alliday, LLC. 68 out here already. It's going to be 90-something today. Hydrate your animals. Let's have a great day. Let's all be safe out there.
All righty. That's it. Out in Silver Springs, Nevada. Let's go from there, too.
Hey. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. This is a sunset out here tonight. We are at the fabulous Wainema Ranch coming to you live. Hey, you can catch me between the 7 8 a.m. hour on America Matters Media, AM News, on the World Wide Web, folks, amm.streamon.fm. Catch me. We talk about GMOs. We talk about crooked politicians. We talk crazy. I am also a regular contributor for foreclosurepedia.org, your premier source for information in the property preservation industry, ladies and gentlemen. Foreclosurepedia.org. Let's have a great night. Let's all be safe out there.